Hey folks, it's Nicole Garner here, your Maryland native real estate agent. Today I want to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and that's condominiums. Real estate I ever purchased was a condo. For those of us in the real estate industry, condos can be a bit of a niche market, and sometimes I think they get a bad rap. So I want to talk about what a condo is, what I think are some of the benefits and perks to condo ownership, the fate of condos for the future. And obviously, I want to spend a good amount of time talking about what sellers and buyers should know if they're on the market to sell or buy a condo. All right. So if I get a little long winded, this might become a two-parter. All right. So, what is a condo? The technical definition is a piece of real estate where an owner owns an individual unit and shares ownership of common elements with other unit owners. So many people think that condos look like apartment complexes, and they can, but they can also take on the form of a townhome or a villa. They can have a small footprint, they can be on one level, they can be massive and spread out over multiple levels. They come with garages, they come in all shapes and sizes. All right. Some of the benefits that I think to owning a condo is one, you're typically not on the hook for the exterior maintenance and the outside of your home. Okay. That means you're not responsible for maintaining the roof or dealing with siding that blows off in a windstorm. You're not worried about mowing or snow removal. So you are not on the hook for those items. One of the other benefits I think to owning a condo is, as I mentioned, they come in all shapes and sizes. And because of that, sometimes the price point to owning a condo can be relatively cheaper to that of owning or purchasing a traditional townhome or a traditional. So you get all the perks to a single family and a townhome, but you're not on the hook for some of the responsibility that comes with that. Okay. Now, some will say the drawbacks to owning a condo is what's known as the condo fee. Now, a condo fee is typically a monthly fee, and that's in addition to your mortgage. Okay. And that's to go towards helping financially maintain some of those condos. All right. One of the other drawbacks I hear about condo ownership is while some think that sharing the responsibility of common elements is good, others not so much. And why that is because if other units are delayed, behind, or completely not paying their condo dues, it impacts the entire community. Okay. So you're probably asking yourself, all right, so if I'm responsible and I own my own individual unit, and I'm responsible, or me and the unit owners collectively are responsible for handling the common elements, how does that work? Good question. It works through a condo association. What is the condo association? You're the condo association. The condo association is made up of all the unit owners. They're commonly referred to as the council of unit owners. Okay. The Council of Unit Owners elects board members. Those board members are elected every 2 years. They are members, or excuse me, unit owners in the community, and it's a volunteer position. Okay. The board members work with a property management company that's been hired by the condo association to help maintain and govern the community. That is their sole responsibility. Okay. So the property management company and the board members work together to make sure that the property is well maintained. They deal with the financials. They ensure that other unit owners are adhering to what we refer to as the bylaws, which are governing documents for the property. And that is commonly what people will say, oh, that's when they tell me what I can and can't do. Yes, that's what the bylaws are. And if you own a condo, you probably saw them before you purchased. But with that, I tend to also tell people while the bylaws existed in a certain form when you purchased the condo, you and other unit owners can work to amend those if they no longer suit the community. Okay? But that's a topic for another video here. Okay? So if you own a condo, I usually encourage people the same way I encourage my clients if they purchase a townhome or a single family home, you should be involved in what's going on with your property. Okay, what's your community? The board members in the property management company are responsible for hosting what's known as board meetings. Those board meetings are open to other unit owners, and it's where they talk about what's going on in the condo community. It's also where you are able to get financials on the condo, meeting minutes, if there's any litigation going on, if there is things that are happening in the future as it relates to the condo, what that roadmap looks like. Okay, so if you own a condo or any other piece of real estate, I encourage you to be involved in it. Now, what I think the future of condos are, they're not going away. And quite frankly, if you're here in the DC metro area, they're going to become even more prevalent. Why is that? You already know real estate and space is at a premium, right? So it's more advantageous for builders and developers to go up on a smaller footprint than to pay for more real estate and go out. All right. So, and that takes on the form usually of condominiums or what's known as PUDs, planned unit developments, or mixed unit developments, which are a mixture of residential and commercial. Okay. So condos are not going away, and I think it's a great way for folks to enter into real estate and be able to get the perks that traditional townhome owners or single family um, owners get without having to deal with some of the maintenance that comes along. All right. So stick around for part two, where I'm going to talk specifically about selling and buying condos, because as I mentioned, it's a bit of a niche market and it's a little bit different than purchasing a townhome or a single family home. Until next time.